Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys taking the time and tuning into my channel. And today we are doing another unboxing, and today what we have here is a Huawei Mate 20 Pro, which is a device I got day before yesterday. So I'm not sure by the time I upload this video it's still gonna be yesterday, but anyway, let's jump into it. So this is what I did on my previous video, which is the Huawei wireless charger, which I tested on my iPhone XS. So I'm not gonna go through it, but if you haven't seen that video, you can check it on the list of my videos. So I'm gonna put this aside and then let's focus on the device of the day, which is in this box here. So without any waste of time, I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox it. So we found the phone, which is the phone here. I'm gonna put it aside, and then what do we find else in the box? It's okay, right here is the this pin to inject the SIM card, and then we're also finding some manual in here together with the cover. So Huawei still gives you the free cover. It's not really that a durable cover, but it's something that you can work with, and already this cover gives it away as to where is the camera going to be situated and then how you can expect the shape of the phone to be like. But I still appreciate Huawei for doing this. We don't get this on the Apple side of things, so I'm gonna put this aside. And then the next thing that you find in here is this huge power brick, which is the same as what we found in this package when we were doing the unboxing. So I believe this gives enough power for a quick charge, and because the phone uses Type-C, which is faster than micro USB. And then the next thing that we find is Type-C charger to normal USB, and then we find the earphones, which are Type-C earphones. So these are not using the 3.5 millimeter jack, which already gives it away that this phone doesn't come with the audio jack. And however, you find a converter, which is on the other side. It's a jack for the audio if you're using the pin, and then you can put it on the Type-C or connecting to your device. So that's pretty much what you'll find into the package. So I'm gonna put this aside. Oh, here is the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. And still sealed, and I'm hoping that it's charged, like fully charged. All right, so here we go. I've unwrapped it, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch it on. Okay, so while the phone is busy setting up, let me be telling you about the physical specification of the device. So starting on the front, this phone features a 6.39 inch display, which has a notch, and then it has front facing camera, which has 24 megapixel, as well as the infrared for facial recognition. And then at the bottom we find Type-C connector, which it uses to charge, as well as to plug in the headphone that I showed you from the box. And then it also has a SIM tray, which is located at the bottom of the phone, where you can also put in your nano SD card if you want to do your expansion. So this simply means that you still have that ability to expand your storage if you think that what this phone is providing is not enough. But anyway, nowadays you get to choose. If you want a phone with bigger space, you get to choose like from 128, 256 to 512, as well as to a terabyte. And then on the right hand side of the phone, you find the buttons here. This is the power button, which is laminated in red, which like it's a good indicator, because most of the power buttons have like a red like almost full round button, and then which are laminated in red. And then you find in the right on top is the audio, the volume up and the volume down button, which are just located all the side, and nowhere else you are finding any button. And the screen is just so sleek, like edge to edge, looking at how the Samsung Galaxy S8 was looking like. And that's pretty much about it. And then looking at the camera at the back, so the cameras, it is that triple lens camera, which we're gonna get deep into it, but just to give you more specification as to the camera has like 40 megapixel, which means the top lens has 40 megapixel, and then the second lens will have 20, and then the 41 it's a wide lens, and then the 20 megapixel one it's a ultra wide, and then the 8 megapixel one it's a telephoto. and then this will help you to do your different mode. If you want a wide angle, this is the phone, and then it also has a flash, which is good. So we've officially set up the phone, and then I'm inside the device right now, so I can see the interface, I can see the screen, it's responsive. And then let's go through this internal specification of the device, which we find it has a 6 gig RAM, and then it has 128 internal storage, of course with the capability to expand if you need more storage through the nano SD card, which is something that I just learned yesterday. And then it's running Android, should I say version 9, Android 9, and then it supports fingerprint, which is on screen fingerprint, which I would like us to set up on the screen. So let's see if we can do that quickly. So you know that each time you want to set up a facial recognition, or as well as your fingerprint, you need to set up a password or a PIN, so that in a case whereby you cannot use any of those, you have a PIN that you can use to recognize. And each time you restart your phone, you know that you cannot use your facial recognition or your fingerprint immediately before you put in the PIN. So it's a requirement for you to do that. So let's see if we can unlock this one, and then fingerprint management. I want to set it up now, then unlock the device with the PIN, and then enroll the finger. What? This took so long. Am I still good? Yeah. Okay, so let's see how good this is. What? This is good. Okay, let's try that one more time. But what happens if the phone? Okay. Oh, okay. So the moment you touch the screen, it indicates for you where you actually need to place your finger for it to unlock. So when I just tap on the screen, it wakes up. So let me see. This thing is faster. I'm loving it already. So let's jump in next to the camera. This is a normal photo. Then I'm gonna take it to the night mode. Sure. Whoa, okay, the night mode doesn't take the picture immediately. It asks you to hold your phone steady while it takes the photo. So look at that. So it actually takes 4 seconds to take a photo. Then let's go to the aperture mode. I guess this is where the camera AI comes into the picture. My flower is not so visible. Okay, and then let's try the selfie mode. What? Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. Damn, look at that. This is good. Another interesting feature about this phone is it has 4200 milliamps battery, which is good enough for you to sustain this phone in a day. And then it also has this, reverse charging, which means you can charge another device from this Huawei Mate 20 Pro. And then you can also use a USB Type-C cable, which supports reverse charging to charge the next device through the cable. So I have my iPhone XS here, which I'm gonna try to charge it using this phone. So let's go ahead and test that. So what you do, you go through to your settings. You go through to your settings, and then under settings you will scroll down and find battery settings. Under battery setting, you scroll down to the bottom, and then you will enable what we call reverse charging, wireless reverse charging. You click on it, and then you can just switch off the notification. And then once that it's on, what you need to do is poof, there we go. So the iPhone is charging from the Huawei, which means I'll never run out of power, which is a good feature. Come to think about it, I can connect my MacBook from this phone and then be able to charge it. I don't know for how long, but I'm loving the feature, which is very good. Yeah, so far I'm very impressed with the phone. It's responsive, the camera is good, the screen is, it's slick. So I'm gonna take this phone outside and then I'm gonna do a test, but that's gonna be on a different video, and then I'm gonna give you like a full feedback. So this was just an unboxing, and now I have to get to the part where I test the phone, like an in-depth review to show you how the camera works outside, and then as well as the responsive of the phone, taking the video outside, testing the speakers, as well as other features that I need to like test them on a real day in life. Yeah, so thank you so much guys for tuning in, and I will see you on my next video, which let me not promise when, but it's gonna come soon. So I'm gonna take this phone outside and then I'll be testing it. So bye.